जी गुड आफ्टरनून क्लास। बेटा हम लोग लास्ट टाइम वी वर डूइंग पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस. We have discussed about the complementary function and particular integral. We will do some more questions on the same topic again. Our first question is solve curly square z upon curly y square plus 2 times curly square z upon curly x curly y plus curly square z upon curly x square is equals to sine of x minus y. Again, I am repeating solve curly square z upon curly y square plus 2 times curly square z upon curly x curly y plus curly square z upon curly x square is equals to sine of x minus y. We have done this type of question earlier also. In the case of if we have sine of ax plus by, I'm again repeating, if we have sine of ax plus by form, or we have cos of ax plus by. In this case, we used to replace d square with minus a square, d dash with minus ab, and d dash square with minus b square. Again, same question is here. We have to solve this equation. Before solving the equation, first of all, we will find the complementary function for the equation. After that, we will come to particular integral. Firstly, for complementary function, let us have right hand side equals to 0. In the symbolic form, this term will be, let us rewrite the term again, curly square z upon curly x square plus 2 times curly square z upon curly x curly y plus curly square z upon curly y square is equals to 0. So symbolic form will be d square plus 2d dash plus d dash square into z is equals to 0. Taking z common, it will be d square plus 2d dash plus d dash the square into z is equals to 0. After that, we have to find the auxiliary equation. What does auxiliary equation? It will be if we equate the coefficient of z to 0. The equation so obtained is known as auxiliary equation. So it will be d dash the square into z is equals to 0. After that, we have to substitute, put d equals to m and d dash is equals to 1. Let it be equation number 1, let it be equation number 2. In equation number 2. So equation number 2 implies it will be m square plus 2m plus 1 is equals to 0. We have to find the roots. It will be m square plus m plus 1 is equals to 0. M common, it will be m plus 1 plus 1 common. Again, it will be m plus 1 is equals to 0. M plus 1 common. Inside, it will be m plus 1 again. And the values of m will be minus 1 and minus 1. We have same roots. If we are having same roots, in that case, complementary function will be f1 y plus m1 into x, because we have same roots, x times f2 y plus m1 into x again. So it will be f1 y minus x plus f2 y minus x. So it is a complementary function. After that, we have to find the particular integral. For particular integral, take the coefficient of z in the right hand side of the equation. For particular integral, z is equals to 1 upon, देखो, the coefficient of z is d square plus 2d dash plus d dash the square into right hand side, and right hand side is sine of x minus y. First of all, compare sine of x minus y with sine of ax plus by. We get the value of a as 1 and the value of b is minus 1. It means we have to substitute d square is equals to minus a the square, and the value of a is 1. It will be minus 1. After that, d dash will be minus ab. It will be minus, the value of a is 1 and the value of b is minus 1. It will be plus 1. After that, d dash the square, it will be minus b the square, and b's value is again minus 1. It will be again equals to minus 1. So substitute all the values here. We get 1 upon d square. The value of d square is minus 1, plus 2 will remain as it is. The value of d dash is plus 1, plus d dash the square. The value of d dash square is minus 1 again, sine of x minus y. So it will be minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 sine of x minus y. Minus 1 and minus 1 will be minus 2. Minus 2 and plus 2 will be 0. So we get 0 in the denominator. If we get 0 in the denominator, it means there is case failure. Right? If we have case failure, please note down the step. Whenever in any case we have case failure, in that case where we write the particular integral, write this term again, z is equals to, in the numerator multiply with x, and in the denominator differentiate with respect to d. So if we differentiate with respect to d, differentiation of d square will be 2d, plus 2 is constant, it will remain as it is. D dash is constant in case of d, it will again remain as it is. And the differentiation of d with respect to d will be 1. D dash the square, d dash square, it is constant in case of d. So its differentiation will be 0 because it is constant. And sine of x minus y will remain as it is. I hope this step is clear to all of you. Whenever in any case we get case failure, in that case where we find particular integral, just in this step multiply numerator with x and differentiate denominator with respect to d. So we get x upon 2 common, it will be d plus d dash into sine of x minus y. Right? Now here we have d plus d dash. See, in the case of sine ax plus by or cos ax plus by, we don't have any value for d and d dash. We can substitute d square with minus a square, d dash with minus ab, and d dash square with minus b square. We don't have any value for single d or single d dash. If we get such type of term, in that case, just rationalize the term. D plus d dash, d minus d dash divided by d minus d dash into sine of x minus y. It will be x d minus d dash divided by 2 d plus d dash d minus d dash. Multiply these two terms, you will get d square minus d dash the square into sine of x minus y. Again, in the place of d square, we have to substitute minus a square, and in the place of d dash the square, we have to substitute minus d square. It will be, in the numerator, d minus d dash will remain as it is. In the denominator, see the value of d square. D square is minus a the square. This is minus 1 the square, that is minus 1. This minus sign will remain as it is. D dash the square, it will be minus of b square, and the value of b is minus 1. It will be again equals to minus 1 into sine x minus y will remain as it is. This is x by 2. D minus d dash in the numerator will remain as it is. In the denominator, this is minus 1 and plus 1. This is minus 1 plus 1 into sine of x minus y. Again, in the denominator, we have 0. It means again we have case failure. Again, we have case failure. If again you have same situation, that is case failure, see what to do. Here we have write second particular integral. In this term, we again have to write particular integral, that is z. Here we have x. Again, we have to multiply with one more x in the numerator and differentiate denominator with respect to d again. If we differentiate this denominator with respect to d, it will be 2. And differentiation of d with respect to d will be 1. This term is constant in case of t. So differentiation of 2d dash will be 0. And sign of x minus y will remain as it is. It will be x square upon 2 into sign of x minus y. Now see, the denominator is independent of d and d dash. It means we are done with this term. So complete solution is complementary function plus particular integral, and complementary function was f1 y minus x plus x times f2 y minus x plus particular integral is x square by 2 sine of x minus y. So this is our required solution. G. Next question is solve curly cube z upon curly x cube minus 2 times curly cube z upon curly x square curly y equals to 2 e to the power 2x plus 3x square y. So again we have right hand side not equals to 0. In this case we have two solutions of this question. One is complementary function and second is particular integral. First of all, for complementary function, take right hand side equals to 0. We get curly cube z upon curly x का cube minus 2 times curly cube z upon curly x square curly y equals to 0. So symbolic form will be d cube z minus 2. Now see, we have curly x का square into curly y. It means we have d square d dash. ठीक है? We have curly cube z upon curly x square into curly y. इसका मतलब d की power 2 है और d dash की power 1 है. So it can be written as d cube minus 2d square d dash into z is equals to 0. After that, auxiliary equation is given by d cube minus 2d square d dash is equals to 0. Put d is equals to m and d dash is equals to 1. So we get this equation will become m cube minus 2 times m square is equals to 0. We have m square common. It will be m minus 2 is equals to 0. Equate these two terms with 0, we get m is equals to 0, 0 and 2 as we have m square. So we get two roots from this m square and one root from m minus 2 equals to 0. Again, we have two same roots. So complementary function will be f1 y plus 0 into x plus x times f2 y plus 0 into x plus f3 y plus 2x. So it will be f1 y plus x times f2 y plus f3 y plus 2x. So it was our complementary function. After that, we have to find the particular integral. Now see, we have done two cases. In case number 1, we had e to the power ax plus b1. If we have right on the right hand side e to the power x plus by, in that case we are to replace d with a and d dash with b. Case number 2 was if we have sine of ax plus by or cos of ax plus b1. In that case we are to substitute d dash d square equals to minus a square, dd dash is equals to minus ab and d dash the square is equals to minus b the square. Now we have case number 3. In case number 3, if we have a term of the form x to the power m y to the power n, in that case we will make our denominator in the form of d by d dash or d dash by d, depending upon the value of m and n. If we have m greater than n, in that case, we are to make the form d dash upon d. And if we have m less than n, in that case, we are to make the form d upon d dash. Ji beta, please note down this step. This is our next case. If we have m less than n, in that case, we are to expand the term in the form of m less than n. In that case, we are to expand in the form of d upon d dash. If we have m greater than n, in that case, we are to expand in the form of d dash upon d. ठीक है, सो कैसे करेंगे इसको आगे? x the power m, y the power n. We have x raised to the power m, y raised to the power n. कैसे करेंगे इसको? First of all, take the coefficient of z on the right hand side. For particular integral, this is equals to 1 upon d cube minus 2d square d dash into this is 2 e the power 2x plus 3x square 1. Now we have two separate terms, so we can separate these terms also. This is 1 upon d cube minus 2d square d dash 2 e the power 2x plus 1 upon d cube minus 2d square d dash into 3x square 1. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे देखो, this is of the form e the power x plus by. E the power 2x can be written as e the power 2x plus 0y. ठीक है, so we get the value of a as 2 and the value of b is 0. Again we can take it as I1 and I2. ठीक है, solve it separately. I1, what is I1? We have 1 upon d cube minus 2d square d dash 2 e the power 2x. 2 is constant, it can be taken outside. This is 2, 1 upon. Now e the power 2x can be written as e the power 2x plus 0y. It means the value of a is 2 and the value of b is 0. We are to replace d with a and d dash with b. तो बेटा क्या आ जाएगा यहाँ पे? This is d cube. D cube means a cube and the value of a is 2. It will be to the cube minus. This 2 will remain as it is, d square. The value of d square will be to the square into d dash. D dash is b and the value of b is 0. And e the power 2x will remain as it is. देखो बेटा, is this step clear? We have the form e the power ax plus by, and if we have e the power ax plus by, in that case we are to replace d with a and d dash with b. So we have substituted all the values. It will be, this is 2 upon 2 the cube. 2 the cube is 8, and this term will be 0 into e the power 2x. 2 upon 8 will be 1 by 4 e the power 2x. So this is the value of I1. After that, we have to find the value of I2. The value of I2 will be, this is 1 upon d cube minus 2d square d dash into 3x square 1. Again, 3 is constant. It can be written outside the function. 1 upon d cube minus 2d square d dash into x square 1. Now comparing these two terms, we have x square y. In this we have x the power n, y the power n. Now we have written that if the value of m is greater than n, here the value of m is 2 and the value of n is 1. It means that the value of m is greater than n. In that case, in the denominator, we have to make the term as d dash upon d. अब ये d dash upon d कैसे बनेगा भाई? We have to make this form. We can take d cube common. It will be 1 minus 2d square d dash upon d cube into x square 1. ठीक है? It can be written as 3, 1 upon d cube, 1 minus, this 2 will remain as it is, d square and d cube. 2 powers will be cancelled and we get d dash upon d into x square 1. तो हमारे पास बन गई फॉर्म d dash upon d वाली. देखो बेटा क्या किया हमने. If we have equation of the form x raised to the power m, y raised to the power n, in that case, first of all, we have to check which term is greater. Either m is greater or n is greater. If m is greater, in that case, we have to expand in the form of d dash upon d. If n is greater, then we have to make the formation d upon d dash. If both the terms are same, in that case, you can choose any one. You can write d dash upon d or you can write d upon d dash. It will be your choice. So after that, we have to take this denominator and the numerator. So it will be 3. 1 upon d cube will remain as it is. Take this term in the numerator, you will get 1 minus 2 d dash upon d raised to the power minus 1 into x square 1. Binomial expansion, yaad hai? 1 minus x raised to the power minus 1. It will be 1 plus x square plus x cube and so on up to infinity. This is the binomial expansion of 1 minus x raised to the power minus 1. We are going to apply this formula here. It will be 3, 1 upon d cube. This is 1 minus x raised to the power minus 1. 1 minus x raised to the power minus 1 means 1 plus x. X is 2d dash upon d plus. Next term is x square. We have 2d dash upon d the whole square. Next term is x cube. It means 2d dash upon d whole cube and so on up to infinity. Outside the bracket, it is x square 1. But आप देख लो पहले, बाद में note कर लेना. I will give you time. This is 3, 1 upon d cube. Now, first of all, open this bracket. It will be 1 upon 2d dash upon d plus 2d dash upon d the square. It means this is 4d dash the square upon d square plus 2 the cube is 8. It will be d dash the cube upon d cube and so on up to infinity into x square y. We have not written the next terms y, so it will be explained. So this is equals to 3, 1 upon d cube. Let this terms be as it is. Now open this bracket. 1 into x square y, it will be x square y. Plus, this plus will remain as it is. This 2d dash upon d will remain as it is. And write this x square y. Plus, write 8d dash upon d cube. 8. This is 4d dash square upon. This is 4 d dash square upon d square as it is, and outside the bracket is x square y plus. Next term is 8d dash the cube upon d cube into x square y and so on up to infinity. This is equals to 3, 1 upon d cube. X square y will remain as it is plus 2 upon d. Let it be as it is. Now d dash. D dash means curly by curly y. हम लोग curly by curly y की जगह पे d dash लिखते हैं. So d dash means curly by curly y. It means that differentiate this term with respect to y. So if we are to differentiate this term with respect to y, in that case x square is constant. It will remain as it is, and differentiation of y will be 1 plus 4 upon d square will remain as it is. Again we have d dash the square, and d dash the square means curly square upon curly y square. अब curly square by curly y square किसका है? x square y का. बेटा इसको ध्यान से समझना. We have to find the value of d dash square into x square y. ठीक है? d dash square x square y का मतलब है curly square by curly y square into x square y. X square is constant in this case. It means that we have to double differentiate y with respect to y. So this is x square, curly square by curly y square into y. It will be x square, curly by curly y of y. I have separated this curly square by curly y square 2 times. So it will be x square, curly by curly y will remain as it is. First of all, differentiation of y with respect to y will be 1. After that, we have to again differentiate this 1 with respect to y. अब यहाँ पे 1 है. 1 means this is constant, and we have to differentiate constant with respect to y. It means that its differentiation will be 0. देखो बेटा ये step clear है. हमें क्या करना था? We have to find the value of d dash square into x square y. D dash square means curly square upon curly y square into x square y. Kali square by Kali y square है, it means that we have to differentiate the function with respect to y only. In that case, x square is constant. It can be taken outside the function. Kali square upon Kali y square into y. First of all, differentiate single with respect to y. It will be 1. Again, we have to differentiate. It will be 0. So this term is 0. Now we have d dash the cube. अगर बेटा डबल डिफरेंशिएट किया तो इसकी वैल्यू 0 हो गई, तो ट्रिपल डिफरेंशिएट की तो बात ही नहीं बनती, तो मतलब अगली टर्म 0 हो जाएगी. इसका मतलब है आफ्टर दैट ऑल द हायर डेरिवेटिव्स विल बी 0. So we have not taken all the terms. We have stopped here. So it will be 3 1 upon d cube x square y plus. Now d means Kali by Kali x. You know, differentiation and integration are reciprocal of each other. So if d means Kali by Kali x, so what does 1 upon d means? It means integration of the function with respect to x. ठीक है बेटा, d means Kali by Kali x. Now we have 1 upon d. 1 upon d means we have to integrate the function with respect to x. So integrating x square with respect to x, this 2 will remain as it is. 1 upon d means integration of x square with respect to x. After that, all the terms are 0. So this is equals to 3 1 upon d cube into x square y plus 2 times integration of x square is x cube by 3. Again, we have 1 upon d cube. 1 upon d cube means we have to integrate this function 3 times with respect to x. So simply, first of all, write 1 upon d square, 1 upon d of x square y plus 2 by 3 x cube. ठीक है? So first of all, integrate with respect to x. This is 1 upon d square, integrate x square y plus 2 by 3 x cube with respect to x. It will be 1 upon d square. We have to integrate with respect to x. It means that the value of y will be constant. So y will be treated as constant. Integration of x square will be x cube by 3. 2 by 3 is again constant. Integration of x cube will be x4 by 4. Again, write 1 upon d square as 1 upon d yx cube by 3 plus 2 by 12 x raised to the power 4. It means that you have to integrate this function again. If we are going to integrate this function again, it will be 3 into 1 by d. Integrate this. We are going to integrate with respect to x. So in this case, y will be again constant. It will be y upon 3. Integration of x cube is x4 by 4 plus 2 by 12 is again constant, and integration of x4 will be x5 by 5. After that, we have to integrate this function again. This will be y upon 12 x raised to the power 4 plus 2 6 are 12 and 6 5s are 30. This will be 1 upon 30 x raised to the power 5, and integrate with respect to x. It will be 3. Y is again constant. 12 will remain as it is, and integration of x4 will be x5 by 5 plus 1 by 30 x to the power 5. Integration will be x6 by 6. So this is the value of I2. After that, substitute the value of I1 and I2 in equation number 1. I1 was 1 upon 4 e raised to the power 2x, and I2 is this. Add these two terms, you will get particular integral, and at the end, you have to find the complete solution, and complete solution will be complementary function plus particular integral. Just add all the three terms, you will get the required solution. Next is general rule to find particular integral. How to apply general rule? If we have if we have this type of form 1 upon d minus m into d dash into जो भी right hand side है function of x and y, in that case you are simply to integrate right hand side with replacing y with c minus mx. ठीक है, m कहाँ से आएगा, जो यहाँ पे d dash का कोफिशिएंट है. जनरल रूल क्या कहता है बेटा, जहां पे भी आप लोगों के पास फॉर्म इस तरह की बन जाए 1 अपॉन डी माइनस एम इंटू डी डैश वाली, इस केस में आप लोगों ने क्या करना है, राइट हैंड साइड जो भी है जस्ट इंटीग्रेट दिस राइट हैंड साइड with respect to x by replacing y with c minus mx, where c is any constant and m is the coefficient of d dash. ठीक है, where c is any constant and m is the coefficient of d dash. Write down one question. Solve Kali square z upon Kali x square. How we will apply? Just see the example. Solve Kali square z upon Kali x square plus Kali square z upon Kali x Kali y minus 6 times Kali square z upon Kali y square is equals to y cos x. ठीक है, Kali square z upon Kali x square plus Kali square z upon Kali x Kali y minus 6 times Kali square z upon Kali y square is equals to y cos x. Now see, first of all we have to find the complementary function by taking right hand side equals to 0. So for complementary function we have Kali square z upon Kali x square plus Kali square z upon Kali x Kali y minus 6 times Kali square z upon Kali y square is equals to 0. So symbolic form will be d square plus dd dash minus 6d dash the square into z is equals to 0. I have taken this z outside the bracket. After that auxiliary equation will be d square plus dd dash minus 6d dash the square is equals to 0. After that put d equals to m and d dash is equals to 1. We get m square plus m minus 6 is equals to 0. You have to solve this equation. It will be m square minus 2m plus 3m. We need plus m and minus 6. Minus 6 is equals to 0. It will be m minus 2 plus 3, m minus 2 is equals to 0. It will be m minus 2, m plus 3 equals to 0. So value of m will be 2 and minus 3. Okay? So we have roots of m as 2 and minus 3. So the complementary function will be, complementary function is f1 y plus m1x, and the first root is 2 plus f2 y plus m2 into x, and m2 is minus 3 into x. So it is f1 y plus 2x plus f2 y minus 3x. So this is our complementary function. After that we have to find the particular integral. Now see, particular integral is in the form of y cos x. अब देखो यहाँ पे बेटा दो टर्म्स हैं, y वाली टर्म पॉलिनोमियल टर्म भी है और साथ में cos वाली फॉर्म भी है. So we can apply general rule. How to apply general rule? पहले देख लो बेटा, बाद में नोट डाउन कर लेना इसको. First of all, we have to make this form. How this form will be made? See, we have m is equals to 2 and minus 3. It means we have two values of m. One is 2 and other is 3. We can write in the factor form as m minus 2 and m plus 3. Can we write it like this? अब m कहाँ से आया था? When we put d equals to m. और constant term कैसे बनी थी? When we put d dash is equals to 1. We have to make the term in the form of d and d dash only. So it can be written as d minus 2d dash, and it will be d plus 3d dash. See, now for particular integral, you know, you have to take the coefficient of z on the right hand side. So particular integral will be the coefficient of z is d square plus dd dash minus 6d dash the square into right hand side is y cos x. And this denominator can be written as 1 upon d minus 2d dash d plus 3d dash. ठीक है, into y cos x again. देखो ये स्टेप क्लियर है. This can be written as d minus 2 into d dash d plus 3 into d dash. First of all, let this term be as it is, d minus 2 into d dash. Take this term, d plus 3d dash into y cos x. ठीक है? First of all, take one root. We have to make d minus m into d dash. So this term can be written as d minus 3 into d dash into y cos x. हमें क्या फॉर्म बनानी थी? d minus m into d dash. यहाँ पे plus 3 था. We have take this minus 3 and minus sign. So this is of the form d minus m into d dash. So the value of m is minus 3. ठीक है? After that, we have to change y in the form of c minus mx. So it will be c minus, the value of m is minus 3 into x. This is c plus 3x. ठीक है, तो अब क्या करेंगे? This will be d minus 2 into d dash as it is. This is the whole function. This is the whole term 1 upon d minus m into d dash 1 upon d minus m into d dash into some function of x into y. क्या लिखा? You have to integrate the function. Integrate function. Function क्या है? Y cos x. But इस function में we have to replace y with c minus mx. And the value of y is c plus 3x. The value of y is c plus 3x into this cos x will remain as it is, and we have to integrate this function only. Now integrate this. 1 upon d minus 2 d dash will remain as it is. Integrate, open the brackets, it will be c cos x plus 3x cos x dx. So this is equal to 1 upon d minus 2 into d dash. C will remain as it is. Integration of cos x is sin x. Plus 3 will remain as it is. Now we have to integrate x into cos x. So integration of x into cos x will be, x will remain as it is. Integration of cos x will be sin x minus differentiation of x will be 1. Integration of sin x will be minus cos x. ठीक है, एक ही स्टेप में मैंने इसको खत्म कर दिया. आपको बताया था फोरियर सीरीज के अंदर u into v रूल एक ही स्टेप में कैसे खत्म करते हैं. So this is equals to 1 upon d minus 2 into d dash will remain as it is. Inside the bracket we have c sin x. Open these brackets also. It will be 3x sin x. Minus and minus will be positive. It will be plus 3 cos x. After that you have to again substitute the value of c. देखो बेटा y की वैल्यू थी c plus 3x. So यहाँ से c की वैल्यू क्या निकले थी? y minus 3x. We can find the value of c in the form of again x and y. So it will be y minus 3x. Again substitute the value because we have to make this function in the form of x and y. c हम लोगों ने खुद लिया था तो वापस वैल्यूज पुट करेंगे. It will be y minus 3x into sin x plus 3x sin x plus 3 cos x. Open the brackets. D minus 2d dash will remain as it is. Open these brackets. It will be y sin x minus 3x sin x plus 3x sin x plus 3 cos x. तो minus 3x sin x और plus 3x sin x cancel out हो जाएंगे एक दूसरे के साथ. So it will be 1 upon d minus 2 into d dash y sin x plus 3 cos x. So this is again of the form 1 upon d minus m into d dash into some function of x and y again. ठीक है, अभी हमारा क्वेश्चन खत्म नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि हमारे पास डिनोमिनेटर में अभी भी डी और डी डैश वाली टर्म्स हैं, हमें डी और डी डैश खत्म करना, वी हैव टू एलिमिनेट दिस डी एंड डी डैश. So this is again of the form 1 upon d minus m into d dash into some function of x and y. अब यहाँ पे देखो, we have m is equals to 2 because this is of the form d minus m into d dash and m is the coefficient of d dash. So we have m is equals to 2 and after that we have to substitute y with c minus mx, so it will be c minus 2x. So this is again of the form 1 upon d minus m into d dash into some function of x, y. It means you have to integrate the function with replacing y with c minus 2x into sin x. The terms of x will remain as it is and dx. So again, open all the brackets and integrate the function with respect to x. It will be c sin x minus 2x sin x plus 3 cos x, and outside the bracket it is dx. Again integrate, integration of sin x will be minus cos x minus 2. Again this is first function, this is second function, it will be x, we are integrating it, so it will be minus 2. First function will remain as it is. Integration of sin x will be minus cos x minus. Differentiation of x is 1. This minus sign will remain as it is, and integration of cos x is sin x plus 3. Integration of cos x is sin x. Open all the brackets. Minus c cos x minus and minus will be plus 2x cos x minus and minus. It will be minus 2 sin x plus 3 sin x. Again, substitute the value of c. It will be y plus 2x. So c will be y plus 2x into cos x plus 2x cos x minus 2 sin x plus 3 sin x. So open the brackets again. Minus y cos x minus 2x cos x plus 2x cos x minus 2 sin x plus 3 sin x. Minus 2x cos x or plus 2x sin x cos x will be cancelled out. It will be minus y cos x minus 2 sin x plus 3 sin x will be sin x. So this is our particular integral. Solve 4r minus 4s plus t is equals to 16 log of x plus 2y. 4r minus 4s plus t equals to 16 log of x plus 2y. Again, r stands for curly square z upon curly x square. S stands for curly square z upon curly x curly y, and t stands for curly square z upon curly y square is equals to 16 log of x plus 2y. For complementary function, we have 4d square minus 4d dash plus d dash the square into z is equals to 0. After that, auxiliary equation will be 4d square minus 4d dash plus d dash the square is equals to 0. In this equation, put d equals to m and d dash is equals to 1. We get 4m square minus 4m plus 1 is equals to 0. Or it can be written as 2m minus 1 the whole square. It will be 4m the square plus 1 minus 4m. So the value of m will be 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Both the values are same. So complementary function is y1 f1 y plus m1 into x plus x times f2 y plus m2 into x. So this is our complementary function. After that, we have to find the particular integral. अब देखो particular integral. Right hand side we have log. Log के लिए again कोई formula नहीं है हमारे पास. Again we will apply general rule here. For particular integral, this is 1 upon 4d square minus 4d d dash plus d dash the square into 16 log of x plus 2y. Beta, roots where m is equals to 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. In the factor form, it can be written as m minus 1 by 2, m minus 1 by 2. This is our factor form. In d and d dash, it will be d minus 1 by 2 d dash and d minus 1 by 2 d dash. Don't take this 2 with d because we want d minus m into d dash. So d's coefficient must be 1. So let it be as it is, 1 by 2. Okay? So particular integral will be 1 upon d minus 1 by 2 d dash, again d minus 1 by 2 d dash into 16. It can be written outside the function into log of x plus 2. So first of all, take one function. This is 1 upon d minus 1 by 2 d dash into log of x plus 2. ठीक है, एक फंक्शन ले लो. अब इस फंक्शन को we have to solve. If we compare this with d minus m into d dash, we get the value of m as 1 by 2. And we have to replace with y with c minus mx, that is c minus 1 by 2 into x. So it can be written as d minus 1 by 2 d dash. This is, you have to integrate the function log of x plus 2. All these terms will remain as it is. You have to replace y. Y को किसके साथ replace करना है? c minus 1 by 2 into x के साथ. And all the terms are inside the log. Okay? We had log of x plus 2y. This log will remain as it is. This x will remain as it is. This 2 will remain as it is. You have to simply replace y. So it will be d minus 1 by 2 d dash log, we have to integrate it. After that, you just simplify the terms. It will be 2c minus 1 by 2 x. ठीक है? 2c minus 2 by 2 into x. And this 2 and 2 will remain cancelled. It will be 16 d minus 1 by 2 d dash log of, बाहर dx है साथ में, it will be log of, देखो बेटा, it is x plus 2c minus x dx. So this is equals to 16 d minus 1 by 2 d dash. Again, this x and this x will be cancelled out. You have to integrate the function log of 2c dx. देखो ये स्टेप क्लियर है. Log as it is, x as it is, 2 as it is. In the place of y, we have write c minus 1 by 2 into x. After that, we have opened the bracket. X will remain as it is. It will be 2c minus 2 अंदर multiply होगा. It will be 2 by 2 into x और बाहर dx as it is. सारी term as it is ही है. Integrate करना हमने function को, log को. 2 and 2 will be cancel out. You will get x plus 2c minus x. ये x और x फिर से cancel होंगे. It will be log of 2c. अब we have to integrate this function with respect to x. But log 2c, this is constant function. So its integration will be log 2c will remain as it is. It means that we have to integrate 1. Integration of 1 with respect to x will be x. Okay. After that, again write c in the form of y, and c in the form of y will be log of 2 into c, and the value of c is y plus 1 by 2 into x. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हमने c की वैल्यू पुट की है, बाकी सारी टर्म एज इट इज ही है. यहाँ पे हमने c की वैल्यू पुट की है. log 2c x, x बाहर आ जाएगा बेटा. log 2c था और साथ में x. So it will be log of 2 into c, and the value of c is y plus 1 by 2 into x. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये x अलग है. So this will be d minus 1 by 2 into d dash. So it will be x log of, open the brackets, it will be 2y, 2 or 2 will be cancelled, plus we get x. ठीक है. Again, this is of the form 1 upon d minus m into d dash into some function. Again, apply general rule. It will be 16 and you have to integrate the function. X will remain as it is, log will remain as it is, this 2 will remain as it is, and in the place of y, we have to substitute c minus 1 by 2 into x, plus we have x, and we have to integrate this. कुछ नहीं करना, बस एक चीज ध्यान में रखो, जहां पे y आ गया वहां पे y की जगह पे आप लोगों ने क्या पुट कर देना है, c माइनस एम एक्स. तो मल्टीप्लीकेशन में है सारी टर्म, तो इसका ध्यान रखना आप लोगों ने. इट विल बी 16 इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x, this log will remain as it is, open this bracket, you will get 2c minus, ये 2 अंदर जाएगा, 2 और 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, it will be minus x और प्लस क्या है x, और बाहर क्या है dx. It will be 16x minus x और प्लस x कैंसिल हो जाएंगे. This will be again equals to log of 2c और बाहर क्या है dx. So 16 again constant है, log 2c is again constant, and integration of x with respect to x will be x square by 2. It will be 16 log of 2 will remain as it is, और c की वैल्यू वापस पुट करेंगे. इट विल बी y plus 1 by 2 into x into x square by 2. इसके बाद ये वाला स्टेप है. इसके बाद this is 16 log of, open the brackets, you will get 2y plus x into x square by 2. So this is our particular integral, and at the end complete solution is complementary function plus particular integral. Add these two solutions. ठीक है.